What's up guys, Nick Rapazzi here. Welcome to the Paradise C6 YouTube channel. So today we're gonna be doing a little bit of everything. We're gonna working on my brother's car. I'm gonna do a new oil cooler on that one. As you guys seen that I've put a whole custom oil cooler kit on there. All I'm doing is upgrading to a bigger one to get it a little bit cooler. And we're gonna be doing the radiator in a couple weeks too as well. But so I wanted to show you the damage that he did and why we're replacing the motor on this. So the whole piston's missing. He drove it and it started sputtering and drove almost sounded like a Subaru, like a cylinder was dead. And what happened was, let me see if the broken head is here. Yeah, it's right here. So he busted a rocker. Let me find the rocker. This is the old ones right here. So he blew out the bearings in it, and when it blew out the bearings, it stopped using this valve right here, and that's why it sounded like a Subaru. So he drove it back up onto the tow truck because it still drove and it was driving fine, but it sounded like shit. And when he drove it onto the tow truck, it stopped, and what happened was the ends of the fucking valves busted off and just fucking grenaded the inside of the motor. So that's why we're replacing everything. It's a brand new GM crate motor. I think it's got a 100,000 3-year warranty on it. So we're just doing a stock replacement on it for now. He's probably gonna do a cam and a bunch of stuff to it later on a later date. So we only have a few things left. We got the exhaust, a bunch of intake stuff, put coolant oil in it, and then fire it up. He's got the Cook's long tubes with 3-inch all the way back. So we're gonna work on this, get this started. I'll probably check in with you guys when we get it fired up and make sure everything's running correctly. And then we'll work on the garages. As you guys can see, we're almost finished. Both sides of the walls are done. We have to do the front and back. And I have to, up in the gable area up there, I have to put 2x4s to pull it off so we can put the rest of the plywood outside liner on. And then once that's done, all the stuff's done, and we can start pouring concrete and getting ready for water, sewage, and electric, and hopefully concrete at the end of the month when I get back from Spain. So really trying to push to have it done by the end of August so I can get the apartment and start building that and move into that, and then get this going as well. For an update on this, we are picking up a car rotisserie actually tomorrow. So once I get out of work tomorrow, I'm going to go pick that up on my work truck, get this on a rotisserie, and then I'm probably going to do it myself with my sandblaster that I have, but I want to get everything underneath gone, sandblast any little rust that's under here as well, and just really get this thing completely rust free, because I'm never going to have this thing torn down completely like this, so where I can repair everything and make it brand new. I'm not going for like OEM stuff. Like, I really don't care about that. As long as it's functional, everything works, there's no holes in the floor, and everything's good to go. That's what I'm going for. So hopefully we'll have this running. More than likely it's going to be running in the winter time, so we'll be ready for the springtime, but it'll give us a good project to get back to this and get this going, and hopefully have the other garage with the car lift and get everything nice on that too. So we're going to rhino line everything under here anyway. You won't see it, but it will still look brand new like it came from the factory. So super excited. Let me get back to it with him, and once we get the car running, I'll check in with you guys and show you his car running.
How's the oil pressure?
Yeah. 60? Oh, good. Yeah, you're good. Let it get up to a temperature and we'll see what happens. Alright, everything's good. Didn't blow up. It's got a little smoke because all the headers were touched by our hands. But everything seems good. It smells a little funny, but
We'll bleed the coolant, and then we'll check in with you guys when he takes the first rip off down the street. All right, guys, so we have the exhaust on. We're bleeding the coolant a little bit. We haven't fired it up yet. Oil's in. Everything's good to go. We're just doing a once over. Paul's down underneath, zip tying some wires out of the way so they don't melt on the exhaust. And we should be able to fire this thing up in the next 5 minutes or so. So once he gets that done, we'll check in and get the first fire up. And we're just gonna let it idle for like 5-10 minutes and just go over, look over everything, make sure everything's not leaking, everything's where it's supposed to be, and everything's idling properly. And then once we know everything's good, we'll take it off these ghetto jack stands and the jack stands in the back. So give us like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes and we'll see if this thing runs. All right, guys, as usual, things didn't go to plan. We worked on it a little bit longer than we anticipated, but he's all set. Didn't get to work on mine. He's gonna take it home, put some miles on it because he's got a new clutch and new engine, break in the engine, come back and change the oil. Later, dude. Later. But he's super happy. We got this thing done. I'm gonna go in, clean up, and get ready to relax. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's quick and short. I'm definitely gonna get the oil cooler on this thing soon, and hopefully get that big ass garage done soon. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.